So don't drink too much. No creatine, no salt.
No creatine.
Nothing.
No creatine. You now drink creatine?
I have used it, yes, but I can stop.
No, stop.
Yeah, stop now. Okay.
Stop now.
No more. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Brian Shaw is one of the most decorated strongman athletes that has ever lived. Like, some of his feats are by far unreachable by most, but one of the points that really stood out about him was his height and weight. Brian is 6'8" and always had a weight that he was either around 400 pounds or above. And these features was one of the reasons why people were wanting Brian to join the sport, especially after Devon lost the second time to Levan. For many were saying that the weight factor was what played a major role in Devon's loss. And that can even be factual, but there's lots of nuances when we're talking about weight in arm wrestling. Weight can indeed be a great thing, but you also must consider where's the weight located at and if it is being used by a great technician. If most of your weight is upper body muscle and you are aware of great arm wrestling technique, you'll be just on the right track, like Levan is. Levan has started arm wrestling small and has evolved into what he is today. Well, Brian was always enormous, but he is still learning the technique, still looking for the best way that he can use all his size and strength to have the best performances possible. And just recently, Brian posted a video on where he shows us that he has dropped 40 pounds of fat. And by looking at that, some may be like, oh, there goes the reason why he joined arm wrestling. He dropped his massive weight. But here's where it gets interesting. Levan was probably the responsible for that, because on the interview that Brian had with Levan threw lots of tips to him. And one of those tips was to get rid of all the water, for the water would only get in the way, since in arm wrestling you don't need the pumping of the arm. Which is funny, you know, because this is just the opposite that Devon is doing right now, for he has asked Brian to give him tips to get massive. Obviously, to get strong, you do need to bulk, which will lead you into gaining a bit of fat. But according to Levan, when you're close to compete, you must get rid of all the water. So I guess Brian may try to regain his weight, but this time he might want to get quality.
373.
Cool.